Welcome to CCS Season 5. We're back for Week 3. I'm back with co-host Dronis. Middle Tennessee State takes on Sam Houston State to kick things off tonight, followed by a huge match in the Big 12. Texas Tech takes on Arizona State. Both sit 3-1. But this game, Dronis, again, SHSU 4-0, Middle Tennessee State 2-2 at 500. Big stakes early on in CUSA play.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one for sure. I mean, the CUSA, it's always been interesting. It's always been up and down. We've known it to be kind of that upset conference, that chaos conference, as I believe we called it last season. Really never knew what was going to happen. Now having these two new additions going head-to-head here in week 1 of conference play, it's going to be exciting to kind of see how things shake out. Obviously, Sam Houston State looking to defend that undefeated record. They won a non-con. We'll see if they can do it.
What the way you see the players ready, though. Sam Houston State, Middle Tennessee State, Dronis. Let's get down to the field without further ado. Game number 1. Looks like the players almost ready. Early thoughts, though, Dronis, going into this?
I think this one, I think it's slightly misleading. I'm going to be honest. We see Sam Houston State 4-0. Ultimately, I don't believe their 4-0 was against the toughest competition that there was. Middle Tennessee State, they took on teams like Louisiana and Penn State, who are two top 25 teams right now. The Bearcats of Sam Houston State, we didn't see them face that kind of level of competition.
Now we didn't. We'll see how things shake out tonight, though. With Middle Tennessee State, a brand new roster here this spring. Is last summer when they played their first season of CCS, they were like diamonds. Now they are triple SSL. Dronis. This is a huge, brand new, and improved MTSU roster. Sam Houston State, their first ever season at CCS, their first ever Conference USA game here in CCS.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how they're able to compete again. This should be a very fun one for sure. And again, we've seen a lot from Conference USA. Obviously, the Panthers of Florida International, always kind of top dog over there. You have teams like Louisiana Tech, New Mexico State, Kennesaw State, those kind of being the top 4. Maybe one of these teams can kind of break into that top 4.
Yeah, the Conference USA tournament's gonna be a little bit. I think it's gonna be exciting. You got Jack State too, in the back of CUSA that could pull off an upset. So alongside FIU, Kennesaw, and LA Tech, and you got these two. That's at least 6 deep for Conference USA. So we'll see how the season progresses with the Conference USA teams. But it's still early on. It's week 3, the first week of conference play here, sitting at 0-0 now. But the Bearcats at Sam Houston State got to make a statement tonight. Prove their 4-0 is still really good.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be interesting to see if they're going to be able to back up that record they won again. Middle Tennessee coming in this one 2-2, but having to go against teams like Louisiana, like the Nittany Lions of Penn State, that's not easy. As saw Coldest there, had a great look, skied the open net, follow up off target flash. Nice save in close, but Middle Tennessee, they've been tested, and I think that might honestly, despite you see that 2-2 record, I think it might help them going into conference play, getting to play that higher level competition.
They've been battle sets are really only good signs for the Blue Raiders moving forward, Jonas. But the Bearcats of Sam Houston State out of Huntsville, Texas, sitting 4-0, trying to remain unbeaten tonight. Middle Tennessee State, the Blue Raiders out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, might concede here. Tango couldn't find the opener, and we play on at 0-0.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of early offense from both sides. No one quite been able to break into the scoring tally yet, but nice battle here in game number 1. Both teams still kind of feeling each other out. It looks like we're still seeing a couple uncomfortable situations, a couple misses, but both these teams developing and expecting this series to stay pretty close all throughout. Sam Houston State have had a couple of great looks time and time again, but again, nothing in the back of the net quite yet.
Halftime here in game number 1, still tied all at 0 as both teams struggling to find that first opportunity, Jonas, to get the offense started. As defenses haven't really been tested. It's just kind of some chances here and there, but nothing really too concerning or threatening defensively.
And I'm expecting that, definitely expecting that to change. Here's a good look, Tango, goal line save, doesn't matter. Flash on cleanup crew for the Blue Raiders. Coldest, just a bit of an awkward touch there, and obviously Puggett's leading forward for that demo as well. Middle Tennessee State strike first.
Blue Raiders lead 1-0 after the first 3 minutes down in game 1. Now the Bearcats looking to respond here, but early on, it's all Middle Tennessee State. This game 1, Jonas, is all about adjusting. we'll see how SHSU can adjust moving forward.
Yeah, we will indeed. We've just seen a little bit more offensive pressure so far from Middle Tennessee State. Not much more, but 3 shots the better of Sam Houston State right now, and that obviously getting them that 1 goal. Logan, here's a nice beat. Might have the finish as well. That he does. Middle Tennessee State up 2 now.
The lead doubles, minute 35 to go. The Blue Raiders extend their lead to 2, and Sam Houston State, they've had a couple of Game 5 scares this season, Jonas. They've survived both of them so far, so we'll see how things continue on for the Bearcats as Game 1 currently going the way of Middle Tennessee State.
Yeah, will be interesting to see if this series kind of develops towards that length, that they're able to keep up that kind of pace, but already seeing a lot of good work on the Blue Raiders. Tango up for this one. Redirect on target. Flash ready for it. Another big save from Flash. Middle Tennessee State unscathed. Flash now going high. Coldest waiting on the backboard to meet him. Got a great read of that play.
Transition for the Bearcats here. Flash and Buggets left alone, though. The clearance made towards the corner. Tango with control here, trying to find a teammate to midfield. He rotates off the ball, though. Sets up a one-on-one. A redirect on target isn't good. No stealth. We'll hold off that ball for now. 50 ticks to go. Jonas, Game 1 looks all but over.
It does indeed, and we're seeing another demo play attempted by Puggets, and Logan low and slow knocks another one through, his second of the night to open things up.
And it's a 3-0 Blue Raider run. It's been all Middle Tennessee State, and right now we get the Blue Raiders, but in 20 minutes we got the Red Raiders.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing. I didn't even realize actually, but yeah, that'll be fun to see the pairs of Raiders. We'll see if both of them are able to get victories here tonight, as Middle Tennessee State already looking poised to potentially take this one, as Game 1 does seem to just be coming to a close at this point. Seeing a lot of good looks so far from the Blue Raiders. Sam Houston State, I mean, we've seen their defense work time and time again, but ultimately the offense needs to get kick-started here. They're 0 for 6 here in Game 1.
15 seconds left at this point for the Bearcats. Trying to transition here, maybe find one opportunity to put something away, but it's going to be a stretch down the opposite side of the field. Middle Tennessee State will have the ball last backboard. No one home. This one will be killed at 0 seconds. Middle Tennessee State 1-0.
And we saw a really, really tight battle. It's wanting a preset change, I'm sorry. Even after the W, that's always interesting. But yeah, we saw a really close first half between Middle Tennessee State and Sam Houston State. But then as soon as we got kind of into the latter half of that game, the Blue Raiders put away 1, and that really opened things up. The offense started working more and more consistently. And I think from there on, Sam Houston State, they kind of fell apart, Nation.
Yeah, they kind of did. I mean, again, the first minute and a half was pretty solid, and you had 6 shots here for the entire game. But it felt like early SHSU could keep up with the pace and apply their own pressure. But ever since that first Blue Raider goal came in, it was all Middle Tennessee State down the stretch.
Obviously, Tango, having 5 saves, that's huge. I mean, the entirety of the Bearcats roster having 8 saves in that game. It's, you look at that and you think that's a great stat line, but when your saves are able to put up higher numbers than your shot category, that's where you might need to make a change.
We'll see how things shake out for game number 2 at Sam Houston State. And look to equalize. I'll have to go into a reverse sweep situation as early as game 2.
Yeah, you never want to go down 0-2. Obviously, those reverse sweeps are so hard to come by, and Sam Houston State. Obviously, we said that they might have had a little bit of an easier non-conference schedule than the Blue Raiders, and now I think this is kind of one of their first real tests.
Again, you mentioned the games of Pitt and Penn State. I mean, they played a difficult schedule for MTSU, and they've made those games competitive too. So we'll see how the Blue Raiders season continues to go on. But right now they got to focus on SHSU and walk away victorious tonight.
They do indeed, and they're already going to open up here in game number 2. Flash will be able to break the ice here. Just a quick turnaround from the midfield, long-range shot, and no one home.
4-0 Blue Raider run, 4:34 to go. Jonas, what's gone wrong in the first 5.5 for the Bearcats?
I mean, honestly, we've just seen kind of the defense again start to crumble. We've seen them give a lot of space to Middle Tennessee State. And honestly, I don't think enough respect. After that first one kind of flew through, didn't see the defense make a ton of adaptations from the Bearcats. And the Blue Raiders kind of figured out, we're like, okay, we can just keep going on this pace. And now they've really started to figure it out, scoring early here in game number 2. And Sam Houston State, again, just not showing a ton of resistance.
First minute off the clock, along clear finally. Breaks some pace. Tango on target is good for 1. There's the first of the night.
And Middle Tennessee State, a huge lapse in defense here. Coldest, a nice boom downfield, and there's just no one up at all for the Blue Raiders, and Tango taking full advantage of that fact. We're tied 1-1.
Well, they finally get a ball over the middle, and they get it. They turn it 1 for 1. And get that first break, and the offense at the right place at the right time. They find their first goal of the series. It's 1-1. Jonas did a beautiful look there for SHSU. Finally sees himself on the board.
We'll see if, again, this kind of speeds things up for them. Puckett fires high, just over that upper 90. Logan looking back for Flash. A little bit awkward on that back pass. Flash taps it safely into the corner. Puggett's there trying to start up a counter for the Blue Raiders. Shut down by Coldest. And we're starting to see maybe a little bit more confidence from Sam Houston State.
The offense has to continue to come alive. That's simply put myself a fire goal. It's good. Self leads it 2-1 for the Bearcats.
And that's just a big miss there, and it seems like we're seeing similar to what we saw in game number 1, except the opposite way. Sam Houston State put up 1, and they start to come alive. Obviously, another big defensive mishap there for the Blue Raiders, but a lot of pressure here now from Sam Houston. They just got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
That they do. 3:15 to go. 1-2 trails MTSU, and a 2-0 run opens for the Bearcat offense. Currently, well, maybe it broke it there. Puggett's off the board. No good. A rebound. Also turned wide. That's got a fall for the Blue Raiders.
Absolutely, it does. Tango, who's looked so solid on defense so far this series, gave an absolute gift to Middle Tennessee State, and Puggett's banged it wide. Flash backfield demo. Tango's still on it for Sam Houston. Now will be eliminated as Puggett's right back upfield for the Blue Raiders. Sam Houston State looking for another defensive stand. A miss here, miss there, and Logan will take advantage. The defense from both sides still making several mistakes here.
It's gonna be a story of defense all night long. We see continued whiffs and after whiffs, and blown plays offensively on open nets, or really open angles to score. So I think whatever team can clean those mistakes up quicker is going to win this series.
I 100% agree, as Logan gonna find another back-to-back here right off the kickoff. Big win from Puggett's. Flash just tapped it far side. You can see Coldest pre-jumped Flash, and that's why he wasn't ready for that block. Again, Sam Houston State, just a couple mistakes on defense, and it allows Middle Tennessee to come right back in this one.
Now a 2-0 Blue Raider run reopens for Middle Tennessee State. Sam Houston trying to respond here, still fires high. The rebound there, it's not there in time. Tango, though, denied by Flash. Play continues down the second half here, and SHSU able to find 2 early runs. Since then, it's been a 2-0 Blue Raider run.
Stealth ops, nice clear downfield. Logan on it, big demo from Coldest. Tango got a little bit of space, sending this one far side, almost being able to hook that one in the bottom 90. Flash, another good 50. Stealth still on it, a battle for possession in this corner. Coldest puts it middle. Logan there to take it away. Puggett's one flick out, but immediately sent right back into the backboard. 2 misses. Coldest, his shot's blocked away. It is just a mess here on the offensive side for Sam Houston State. We're seeing some good pressure, can't quite break through. Here's another look. Tango booms at Coldest, whiffs, Stealth shoots low. Flash saves it away. Middle Tennessee State, hang on.
One more look for Coldest. Fires to the corner. It's good. SHSU able to equalize.
And what a sequence that was, Nation. Kind of all over the place in terms of 50 shots, saves, and Coldest eventually will put it away for Sam Houston State, making it 3-3. 91 seconds left to go. It's still anyone's game.
Anyone's game to win for sure. Minute 30 left. Take off the kickoff. Might have a fourth. He does. The Bearcats lead 1.
And again, just a quick takeaway. I mean, we've seen both these teams go up one and then immediately go right back down one. Tango going through stealth off the kickoff on that hard cheat, still able to work it through the corner. Now, Middle Tennessee State need to turn it around again. They need to have a favorable kickoff, and we're going to see a fake from the Bearcats. Flash will count them on it, and it's right back to tie it all up.
These leads just continue to not last very long at all here in game 2. Minute 23 to go, and earlier on in the game, the Bearcats led one, then gave up 3 in a row. Now led one again and gave up another one to tie it. Minute 23 left, back to 4-all.
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting matchup we're seeing. Obviously, game number 1, you know, the latter half of that game was all Middle Tennessee State, and that's where they really took over. Now in this one, it's just been back and forth all game long. It's going to be up to one of these teams to stabilize as we're working into the final minute. Logan a little bit awkward here in a 1v3, pops it out well. Looking to set up this counter. One touch, not the best touch. Tango right back down to the midfield. Puggets. Sidewall now, no boost to work with. Still, can he make a play happen? Double jump pop, saved by Coldest. Flash follow-up shot, gonna be saved away by Tango. Sam Houston State still being tested.
40 seconds to go. Still level at 4 as Puggets. Up top, finds one touch. Tango left alone. He is dusted there. 30 to play. Coldest trying to close it out for Stealth Ops. That shot is way wide. 30 to go. Drone is still tied at 4 as they're in the last 25 seconds.
It's going to come down to the wire, and this one, Logan can't hang on to it. Stealth Ops through the corner. Tango lurking middle. He's there. He's got it. Tango has got a hat trick to take the lead.
16 to play, and the Bearcats back in front. Still plenty of time, though, for something off the kickoff for MTSU that's had success off the kickoff this series. We'll see if they can get one more to go, like we saw in that Rutgers game where they just took over on the kickoffs.
Yeah, we will indeed have to see, and we're going to see all 3 go off the kickoff for Middle Tennessee State. I don't think I've seen that in a long time, Nation, and the Bearcats able to deal Logan. That's a great stop. Tango low boost, avoiding the bump. The clear is made by Stealth Up. Puggets needs to keep it alive. He does for a moment, trying to get it middle. Logan's there. Shot on target. It's good. We're headed to overtime.
This series keeps delivering. 0-second goal for Logan off the pass play from Puggett. Finds a 5-5 equalizing goal.
And what a way to do it. Middle Tennessee State, after the 3-man send on the kickoff, able to get the job done to take it to overtime. Now they just got to get one more. Puggett's middle, Logan there. Stealth Ops, great read of that play. It's a 2v1 down the other side. Tango forced to retreat, leaves it for Coldest. He goes high. Stealth Ops, a demo. Coldest looking to do something. We'll just end up leaving it in the corner. Logan lays it low. We've already seen him have some great patience in this series. Big double commit for Middle Tennessee State. It looks like everyone's a little frazzled.
30 so far on the overtime clock here. Double demo. The far side, that was a trade for Coldest and Flash. Off the right end, now Logan left alone along. Clear 2 up, committed so far. Here's all 3. Middle Tennessee State trying to break the pressure. They will. Puggets, open net for Puggets. It's good. A 2-0 Blue Raider lead intact.
Sam Houston State again. The defense just kind of falls apart. Sam Houston State, I mean, we just seen some great looks. Obviously, it looked like they had it. The 0-second goal came out from the Blue Raiders, and then OT goes their way as well. 45 seconds is all it took, and MTSU now are 1 game away from sweep.
That'd be crazy. You can start your season out against a pretty solid Sam Houston State team so far. It's 4-0 with a sweep in week 3.
Really would be a nice win to get under the belt here to open up conference play. As Sam Houston State, they now need to reverse sweep to defend their undefeated record that they got in non-conference play. And I mean, we're seeing the Blue Raiders really just unleashing it here. Logan having that hat trick. Flash doing well, being a part of 5 out of those 6 goals. And look at the sheer shot category coming out of MTSU. 18 on the board for the Blue Raiders.
It's just crazy. I mean, 18 is wild. But you get 6 goals, 6 for 18. You again, 33% isn't horrible. You take it, you get a 1 goal bit difference on the score sheet. So it's a 2-0 lead for MTSU. We'll see if they can hold on to a win here.
Yeah, we did see Tango have a hat trick on the side of the Bearcats. We've seen him be a solid defensive force in game 1, a solid offensive force in game 2. We'll see if he's able to bring it all together in this third game, and if he gets a little bit more support on those sides. Puggett's backboard flashes there, drops it down, and MTSU off to a hot start.
And the Blue Raiders continue the run here in game 3, just 9 seconds into this one, Jonas. And again, a very fast Blue Raiders start like we saw in game 2.
And Flash, he does look like one of the more mechanical menaces on this Blue Raiders squad. And when he's getting set up, he's taking full advantage already on this one. Blocked by Coles, the 50 will bounce well right out to the midfield. Logan off the back wall has the clear. Flash already chasing it down. Coldest, good first touch. Flashes on it. Pre-flip looking for the double. Bumps off Tango. Is there anyone close to the second? Puggett's off corner. Goes middle. A miss comes through. Flash still lurking. Shot is saved.
Sam Houston State trying to hold the line. The Bearcat defense needs to go into Bearcat offense. Here is Flash launching downfield. Tango left by his lonesome, gets it right to Puggett's. 1-on-0 for an open look. Will put, no, it is good. Puggett's able to get past the last defender. 2-0.
Flash there on the demo support as well. Puggett's great patience here, and Flash off the back wall just to make sure there was no complications, as I did think Puggett's had him beat, but some fireworks in the net to make it 2-0.
4:13 to go in game number 3. SHSU needs a goal here soon to start the comeback in game 3. But right now the Bearcats have been all pinned down by this pressure. Middle Tennessee State created. Jordan, I got to ask you, after seeing how these two teams play alongside the other 4 CUSA really good teams, where do you rank this MTSU roster at?
I could easily see them breaking into the top 4. I don't know how far they get. I think I could see them get into that top 3 space. I think I could see them take down teams like New Mexico State and Kennesaw State. But trying to break down teams like FIU, who have dominated CUSA for so long, trying to take down teams like Louisiana Tech, who, you know, won the Sidelines Invitational not too long ago, that might be a bit tougher, as Stealth Ops will cut the lead in half for Sam Houston State. But for the Blue Raiders, I can see them being top 3 in CUSA.
I could agree with that. I think they'll make the CUSA tournament semifinal for sure. We'll have to see kind of who they draw in terms of getting beyond the semifinal to go play in a championship game. But again, it's still really early on in the year. Again, MTSU still has to play all those teams as well. So we'll see how the season progresses.
Yeah, we will indeed. It'll be an interesting test for them, as a matter of fact, they do take on New Mexico State later on this week as Coldest, putting Sam Houston State back in the conversation. A nice put away here.
And the Bearcats find a second. I've kind of got them about just beyond that top 4 mark. We'll see how the Bearcats progress though as well. Again, it's early. Again, this is a brand new team too. It literally just formed right before CCS begun this spring. So with time, maybe they'll kind of start to improve and get it figured out.
Yeah, we will indeed have to see, as Tango might have a look here. Double, not on target. Stealth Ops there. Gets around another. Coldest trying to work his way through the defense. Demo for Logan, trying the 50. Tango shuts it down, and after a quick start for Middle Tennessee State, we have seen the Bearcats really storm back into this game, trying to hold off the sweep.
We need something here that they're going to find. Coldest, a third.
And we are seeing this corner back wall be the best friend of Sam Houston State right now. We have seen multiple bounces off that side, and then shot after shot rains down on the Blue Raiders. 2:43 left to go. 2-3 goes to the score, and the Bearcats have caught a little bit of fire here in game number 3. It's going to be up to Middle Tennessee State to kind of shut it down.
2:38 to go, launching downfield. Tango's left alone. I think he said that he did. The camera was completely exploded by the demos. I couldn't see if he actually made contact or not. A double attempt here. Coldest will hold it off. 2.5 to go as we're in the second half of game 3, what could be the last half of this series.
Puggett's trying to get back over to Flash. Good 50. Logan dove in as well. A little bit of congestion there for MTSU. Good 50. Immersed there. Flash right back out to the backboards. Stealth Ops, one touch. Puggett's not much to work with there. Already seeing a battle back at this midfield line. Middle Tennessee State, we've still seen them look a little bit awkward at times. Those rotations have gotten a little bit congested, a little bit too up close and personal. Have been dealing with it well. Sam Houston State going to be looking to take advantage of those slight mishaps.
That one on target is just going to fall through. 145 Puggets able to break the line defensively. 105 seconds. Tango, a missed touch there, gives it right to Puggets, and Coldest caught too far forward. We're back to level.
Yeah, it's one of those tough situations where Tango had no boost to work with off the sidewall. Both his teammates had complete and full faith that that ball would be moving forward, and Puggets just took it right back the other way to make it 3-3 now. Tango right back on it, blocked early by a pre-jumping flash stealth off. Sidewall double will find its way to the corner. Logan, another nice turnaround. Puggets is there, puts it high, looking to double it down, drops it. Logan there again. It will be saved out by SHSU, and now back the other way goes Tango. Logan controls it well. 75 seconds left to go here in regulation. We might have another overtime on our hands.
113 left to play, and Sam Houston State, they want to extend this series beyond a game 3. They need to score here soon and again hold the line, because last game they blew a goal on 0 seconds and had to go to overtime where they eventually lost. So, you know, at this point, I mean, you can't give that kind of thing up.
Yeah, you need to be on it right until the ball hits the ground for the final time. Midfield pass, Coldest. Stealth Ops, double is it there? No flash. Sweeps it away to the corner. Puggets in a 1v1 versus Tango. Shot on. Can Tango get back? Yes, he can. It'll fall to Logan. Accelerates past one. Tango in a tough spot. Puggets muscles his way through, and the Blue Raiders take a lead.
Puggets is going to be a player to watch for Middle Tennessee State. I mean, he's taken over tonight in a lot of different ways, offensively and defensively. But 37 seconds, the Blue Raiders on top by 1 to close the series out.
Yeah, he's got a hattie here in game number 3 and assisted the 4th goal to Flash as well. Now Logan up high. Tango, last back. Puggets might have another look. First touch, but he's eliminated by Tango. That's a great demo. Flash immediately returns the center back into the corner. 20 seconds. Middle Tennessee State just looking to hold.
18 to play. The Bearcats need some magic here. Down the stretch, Coldest up the right wall. He's turned away by Flash. 10 to play. Clock becoming a factor for the Bearcat offense here. They got to score on this last possession.
They do indeed. Puggets flip reset, just playing keep away. Coldest needs to go the full length of the field, booms it up. Tango's there. Flash playing spoiler. It's down, and Middle Tennessee State sweep Sam Houston to open up their conference play.
Blue Raiders 1-0 in CUSA play. Sam Houston State falls to 0-1, their first loss of the year, too, after a 4-0 start. We are now going to go to a quick break. When we come back, join us, though, Arizona State, Texas Tech, coming up next.